Right, welcome everyone. It's that time. It is the final of Martyn's top 10 TVC Most Wanted. We're here to cover Tales of the Empire, Tales of the Jedi, and Tales of the Underworld, all as one. There are no figures from these series available yet on Vintage Collection. I know the Black Series has got some, but none for the Vintage Collection. So, well, I mean, we could have easily split these up into 3 episodes. Do you think, Martyn?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's tough because some of them they all concentrate on one or two characters. So you do have background characters, but a lot of them are because it's animated. They're quite generic background characters. They're not
Yeah.
interesting characters. So after looking at the series as again, I felt to make it more of a exciting top 10. I thought combine the three together, and I think
Yeah.
we've got some good characters in this top 10.
Okay, well, let's get on with it then, because I'm excited to hear what they are. Okay, number 10 then for the 3 series.
Okay, so number 10, I have gone for Yaddle. I did have to go back and check that I hadn't picked him, or sorry, her for the misgendered her before, for the Phantom Menace, but thankfully I
Mm,
didn't.
no.
This is the most we've ever seen of Yaddle in Star Wars, and
Mm,
she doesn't disappoint. She has a great character arc. She
yeah,
knows that Dooku's up to something, and she has a really cool battle with him as well.
yeah.
So number 10, no brainer. She was in my top 10. Yaddle.
Yeah, that's a good pick. We get to see a little bit more of that backstory, don't we? And we get to actually see her fate, see what happened to
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
So a decent pick. Good
Thank you.
pick. Number 9 then.
Number 9, I have gone for Captain Thrawn. Now you see him go and visit Morgan Elsbeth, and he sees something in her. He's using his strategic mind, and he can see that she's going to be useful to him in the future. And they have that great conversation on that balcony. And yeah, I love Thrawn. We've obviously got him
Mm,
as Admiral Thrawn, but it'd be great to have him in a captain's outfit as well. So number 9, Captain Thrawn.
okay. Less enthused
Okay.
by that pick, to be honest. But
Mm,
these are your picks.
mm.
Let's go to number 8 then.
Okay, number 8, I've gone for, a favourite of both of ours, I think, Asajj Ventress,
Yeah,
and I've gone
yeah.
for her in that bounty hunter outfit that she wears for the episodes that she's featured in. Um,
Mhm.
she's grown her hair out, she's got a yellow lightsaber now as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, so would love to have as many Asajj Ventresses as possible in different outfits. I think we've mentioned that on a previous episode.
Yep.
So yeah, easy pick, number 8, Asajj Ventress.
Good pick. Good pick. Number 7.
Okay, number 7. Now, when I went back and watched these episodes to help me pick out the ones, I'd forgotten how amazing that battle on Dathomir was between the witches and General Grievous and the Droid army. I mean, doesn't General Grievous is really hardcore in that episode. Like, he
Yeah.
takes. I mean, he's pretty bad in the Clone Wars, but they've kind of gone back to that Gendy way of looking at him in this show, and there's the scene with all the witches obviously taking him on, and I don't think we've ever chosen a Dathomir witch before, and in this show with their bow and arrows, which are like the laser bolt bow and arrows, I think they look great.
Mm.
So yeah, I'd love to see. You could do a multi pack of these, I suppose, but just for the case of this episode, I think one of the witches. So yeah, number 7, a Dathomir witch.
Okay. Yeah, not bad. They do look all right, those ones. I'll
Mm.
give you that. Yeah. Number 6.
Okay, number 6, I've gone for the bounty hunter droid C-21 High Singer. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Um, it's a really cool looking. You can tell it's a bounty hunter droid straight away, but it's also got this like
Yeah.
Padme style headdress above his head
Yeah.
as well, which is
Yeah.
kind of weird, but it looks good. I think it looks great, and the red eyes as well look fantastic. And in the episode, he's pretty badass. So he takes out a lot of troops. So yeah, I'd love to have him as a vintage collection figure, and I think it would look great on a card as well, an image.
Yeah.
So number 6, C-21 High Singer.
Very, very cool. That's your first 5 for the Tales of series. Be sure to get your picks in for this one so that we can add this to our next episode, which is the viewer's choice, of course. Martyn, we got 5 more to go. Let's get into it. Number 5.
Okay, number 5, we've obviously had Cad Bane already, and I think we definitely need his nemesis in the Tales of the Underworld, Deputy Nero.
Yeah.
He's got that Marshall's type outfit, which was really cool. So yeah, I mean, he was a great foil. He was like the good
Mm.
guy version of him in that episode, wasn't he? To be quite
Yeah.
frank, and they both grew up
Yeah.
together, but were on different sides of the
Different.
track by the end.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he was a cool character, and even when they had that face off, there was a split part of me was like, is he going to beat him? But of course, we knew he wasn't going to. But
Yeah.
but yeah, so
Yeah.
that kind of showed how invested I was in his character. So yeah, Deputy Nero, number 5.
Yeah. Good pick. Good pick. Number 4.
Okay, number 4, one of the best parts when the trailer for Tales of the Empire came out was the fact that we saw Barriss Offee. And for years we've been like, oh, what happened to Barriss after she was arrested in the
Mm.
Clone Wars? She wasn't in Rebels. We wondered and wondered, and we saw her in the trailer, and we were like, oh, finally we're going to find out. And I have to say, slightly disappointed with her arc in that show. Not that it was
Okay.
rubbish, but I felt it was, after all those years of us waiting to find out, it was just a bit rushed. But one thing I wasn't rushed was her look in the first episode, where she's trained as an Inquisitor, and you see
Mm.
her in her Inquisitor outfit, or uniform, or whatever they're called. Yeah, I think she looked great in this, and I would love to have a Barriss Offee Inquisitor action figure and card back. I think it would be great. So number 4, Barriss Offee.
Nice. Yeah. That's a decent pick too. Yeah. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Okay, number 3, I've gone for Lat Razi, and she was the other member of the bounty hunter crew that was with Asajj and the C-21 droid I mentioned earlier. And she's a Theelin, and I've picked quite a lot of Thielins. I must admit, I've realised over the last 23 episodes of doing this, because Jecki Lon is a Thielin. There was a
Right.
Thielin I picked
The
for
Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew, and there was also the Thielin dancer in Jabba's palace that I picked as well. So I
Right.
thought, well, one more for the road, and I just love that species. I think they look great. So number 3, Lats Razzie. Yeah, love to have her on a
Yeah.
card back.
Okay. A bit of a more obscure character, so I was quite surprised she made it that high up your list, but decent enough pick altogether.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
Number. Go on.
no, I was just gonna say. Well, it's just, I think it's more that species. It really feels like Star Wars to me when I see that species, and it's a bit different as well than a lot of the other Star Wars creatures and aliens you get. So I don't know. Maybe it's just something about the species that I like.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
More than a feeling. Sorry. Number 2.
I don't know
Number
what to
2.
say. Number 2. Okay. I don't know what Inquisitor it is, but there's an Inquisitor at the end of Tales of the Jedi that faces off against Ahsoka, and she very quickly dispatches him. But it's kind of got like a pointy beak mask, like a
Mm.
crow mask or something. Looks absolutely awesome. Really, really cool looking. Probably one of the best looking Inquisitors, I'd say, that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And how
Yeah.
this hasn't been made into an action figure, I do not know, because I think these would sell a lot of them.
Yeah.
Great figure, great picture on the card back. Yes, please. I'd buy that tomorrow. So yeah, number 2, the Inquisitor, because I don't know which brother it is, because I couldn't find that it's got a name yet. So yeah.
I mean, this is very cool. Yeah,
Mm.
you're absolutely right. It's just I don't know, just such a different looking thing, but looks really just mean.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, he looks
like
like a bad guy, doesn't he?
yeah, yeah. But that's your number 2. We need to find out what your number 1 pick is for the Tales of.
Well, this is kind of a bit of a dig, really, this number 1. I definitely want it as my number 1, and I would love this figure, but I'm also a little bit insulted that it was recently announced for the Black Series, and it's not fair. We want it for the Vintage Collection. So my number 1 is young Jedi Master Dooku. I don't think he'd be Count Dooku at this stage. I think he would just be Jedi Master Dooku.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the young version that we see with Qui-Gon, Jin
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
Tales of the Jedi series. I think he looks great. It's not much of a difference between the outfit he wears as an older Dooku, but just the fact we get to see a younger looking Christopher Lee character that's
Yeah.
reminiscent of him in those films that he made in the 60s, you know, it would look great. So I would love this figure. Again, I would buy this tomorrow if they released it. And if it's coming out for the Black Series, surely it's going to be coming out for the Vintage Collection at some point. So
Yeah.
number
Yeah,
one.
I'm 100% with you. That is my pick, and just like you, when they announced it on the Black Series, I was thinking, how have they done that? How have they done that? And
Yeah,
just not released it on the
no,
Vintage
it's
collection,
ridiculous,
because it
isn't it?
looked so good on the Black Series one as well, didn't
Yeah,
it?
definitely.
Like that one in particular as
Yeah,
well. They did such a good job of that they need to make it for the Vintage collection.
yeah, definitely,
100%.
definitely.
Do you have a vehicle, creature, or playset to
Oh,
tell us about?
this was tough, Adam. I searched for vehicles and I couldn't find anything that I haven't already picked or isn't already in the vintage collection. I mean, people, please tell me in the comments if I did miss anything, but I honestly couldn't find anything that I would really fancy. So I'm afraid to say that I haven't got one for this episode.
You mean to say we've done all of these episodes
Well,
and it's come to the very last one and you don't have one for us?
it's a good opportunity
Honestly.
for with people to put in the comments something. We can be a play set or a vehicle, or a beast or animal or whatever.
Mhm.
To put it in the comments, and we can add that into our next episode, which will be the viewer's choice, where we accumulate all 23 episodes of people's choices that I didn't pick, and we pick our
Yep.
favorites from those lists. And we do need we do need a play set or vehicle for that episode.
Yeah.
So how about this is
Yeah.
that playset or vehicle?
Okay. Yep. That's fair enough. That will be perfect if you did that. And make sure you subscribe as well. Get those picks coming into us in the comments. Nothing left to say, but thanks for watching this series. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
See you later.